Oh, I love the cinematography for this already. Alright, what's going on, everyone? It is Jack. So, World Beyond dropped a Comic-Con trailer for us for Season 1. We've gotten a few little teasers for it, but I think that this is going to be a little more in-depth of a trailer. It's only a minute, or no, it's not a minute, it's two minutes, okay. So it's going to have a decent amount of stuff in here, which I'm excited about. I think I've made 1 or 2 videos on World Beyond at this point, so if you want to see those, you can go check those out. There's a playlist for it. Initially I was a little worried because it seemed like it was going to be like a kind of like teen drama-y, like it seemed like a CW show at first, and I was a little nervous about that. But then they announced it was only going to be 2 seasons, and I'm like, okay, there's a bracket around the story. They can't drag it out longer than it needs to. They have a definitive story they're telling. They're going to tell it, and that's it. So I'm very happy it's only 2 seasons. And, you know, I might be sad at the end that it's ending, or I might feel that it was perfect length. I don't know. But all I know is that I believe this is premiering the same night that the finale happens. I don't know if it's before or after, but I believe that there's going to be a lot of stuff in there about one of the 3 communities, the 3 rings. Or in the 3 ring kind of diagram of communities. So, because it's taking place at one of them essentially. I'm interested to see if they get a little more into the tone or what the actual story is going to be, other than them just venturing out into the world. I believe it was to find one of their fathers, maybe. Yeah. Hope you're all staying safe during this pandemic. Without further ado, let's check this trailer out.
We're 10 years in now.
10 years.
10 years.
That's...
And the dead still have this world.
CRM.
We could live.
I mean, fair. Ooh. Oh, that's so dope.
But sooner or later there will be.
We're gonna make our lives count.
I really feel like I'm gonna like Alex.
From the beginning.
I love the cinematography for this already. And the set design, location choice, everything. Okay. Now there wasn't a ton more extra info. I mean, there was a decent amount of kind of like extra dialogue, I guess. They're trying to discover their purpose, you know, find what's like their reason to keep on keeping on. I get that. And also they're trying to help and or find the 2 girls' father. So, but some of this just, it looks, just visually it looks really good, which the last 2 like comparing it to the last 2 seasons of Fear, if they like gave trailers for like Fear and then for this, I probably would have almost been leaning more towards this as looking better. But this shirt is so big. I hate it. I love the shirt and I hate that it's big. Like some examples of some of the scenes here, I'll like mute it for a sec, that I was kind of talking about. There's some that remind me again of the Telltale games. Like this one here reminds me of when Kenny and Lee found Molly. And I know those of you that don't play the games don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it was back in like season 1. Well, yeah, of course Lee was around, but like with the parking meters and stuff, and the boats, and the distance, and the bridge. I like it almost seems like the same place. Like it's laid out really similar, but it looks really good. The overgrowth, the kind of natural decay. I love that look. And then like this, the whole like we haven't really had much on the water. We had a little bit on the water in Fear, but not much. Them like floating off on this little raft or being out there and the walkers like trying to get out there to them like that. It looks like we're going to see a lot of improvised weapons because it seems like people that are in the community haven't really needed weapons because they're in the community and they're safe. So civilians like going out or making their own weapons, I think that's going to be really cool. It's giving me like Dead Rising vibes, which I think is pretty cool. Like little like craftable weapons and stuff. It looks like we're going to be getting a decent amount of flashbacks too, maybe to the beginning, which I think is also really cool. Z Nation did that a bit in some of the later seasons. They had like flashbacks to everybody's day one throughout one of the episodes. It was like it could have been a very boring like travel episode where they were just venturing on foot one place to another that was like kind of far away, and they didn't really have a lot of conflicts in between for the most part. And they talked for the majority of it, but they showed, well, actually, no, it wasn't just that one episode. It was like a 3 to 4 episode arc, maybe a little more. And it was like their main, like, it was like the main journey of the season. Like they dealt with all this crazy shit, got to a point, and they're like, all right, now we go here to here. And so that like trip, those couple episodes, they showed like a person or two's like day one experiences and like little snippets here and there, and it worked really, really well. And those are some of my favorite episodes from Z Nation where we got like backstory, like Mac was a hockey player and Addie was at the hockey game, and all of a sudden someone in the stands is getting eaten or something, and it then like on the ice, and then they have hockey players like taking their skates off and using them to fight in like hockey sticks, and it's just chaos. And then Doc was a psychiatrist or psychologist, and he was with a patient, and the patient like ate somebody in the lobby, and then he had to run out into the street after killing the patient, and it was crazy. And then Roberta Warren, she went into a police station because she was in the military, and so they had a lot of really cool shit that they did with that. But if you haven't watched Z Nation, I highly recommend it. I really wish I would have reacted to it, but so they have this scene here with looks to be some flashbacky stuff. Then that walker that is being used as a beehive. Amazing. Love that. Continue to surprise us with the walkers that they make. Oh my god. So cool. Getting scared by simple things like mannequins. Love that. The adults kind of telling the kids, like, basically telling the kids that they need to check themselves because they're not invincible out here. Things are dangerous and you could die very easily. 1-2 mistakes, you're done. Again, more improvised weapons with like the flashlight and the knife. I have a feeling I'm absolutely going to love the location choice and the set design for almost every single episode of this show, because all of them look so good. Very good at making you feel like it's already an established apocalypse and shit is like already going bad. What else? Fire seems to play a big part in things. Destruction. So it seems like there's going to be those 4 main kids, the 2 sisters, the really tall bulky guy, and the kind of shorter preppy looking guy. And then there's going to be those 2 older people, like adults. One of them, I want to say the guy's name was Alex, I think. The one that was kind of explaining to the nerdier of the group, the shorter kind of preppy kid, that, you know, this world is scary and shit and you need to watch yourself. But regardless, it seems like it's going to be really good. And I just really like the vibes. I don't know. Oh, I do really like that it is a 2-season limited event. They can't stretch it out, and they're going to tell their story, and that's it. And I really hope that they give a lot of information on CRM because we need it. We're starved for information. Tell us more. Alright, but I think that about does it for my reaction to the Walking Dead World Beyond Season 1 Comic-Con trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this show down below. As always, this has been Jack from Group of Gamers Inc. I'm out. Peace. Wait. Oh, strange Sherry.
Look like Apocalypse apparel.
Is that Alicia tied
I
up?
approve of the weapon for sure.
Oh God.
Just going out into the world.
Was that
Have
Charlie?
they ever been?
John fight Strand? Oh my God.
All of us feel the same way, man. Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Jesus. Wow. Holy
What?
crap.
Hold up.
This looks